Hey, how's it going, boys? What is up? Source back once again for yet another character impressions. This time is the event Lunalu Chuny fantasy thing, whatever. It is technically a fantasy version, right? Because they did say fantasy, yeah, fantasy. Alright, so this is from the event, which was already kind of showed in the event. Let us try it a little bit. And alright, let's just go through. Okay. So she has 1150 HP. 10,090 attack. She is a light. She is attack base, and she is sword specialty this time. Because the previous one is not that. She was a staff user before. Now she's a sword. Okay, so I have my thingy here that allows me to check how much is the data and all that, but whatever. Alright, so Cataclysmic Darkness. Massive light damage to a foe, hit to defense. Alright, sure. Flash Raid. Instant standby to caster. Boost to CA specs one time. 30% hit to max HP. Oh yeah, we saw that from the event. Yeah, that's the event. Exactly, 0 turns cooldown. Nice, everything is 0 turns cooldown. Vanishing Trace. Copy an ally's skill. Extend caster's buff durations by 1 turn. Hit to HP again. Excludes 1 turn buffs. Alright. So you can copy. She can still technically copy, but it's 0 turns. So she can copy as many times as you can. But she's gonna take a lot of her HP. But this is her max HP, right? Because it shows the green color thingy, yeah. So eventually her max HP can just turn into 1. Alright, that's Vanishing Trace. Monochrome Drive. Attack 3 times each turn. Alright, so that's Triple Strike, yep. Triple Strike, yep. So that's kind of cool. Evil Eye Fencer. Boost to CA specs as max HP decreases. Charge attack activates twice when max HP has been reduced by 90% or more. Okay. Behold my evil eye. During any turn a skill was used. Deal triple attacks. Substitute effect. Dodge all attacks from all foes. Wait, as long as she used any skill, she gets all that? Isn't that fucking OP? She dodged all attacks though. Because the thing is, wait. I don't remember this because it's been a while since the last actually got these kind of shit, right? I don't recall if after you... I know you can go down to 1 HP, only like max to 1 HP. But after that, I'm not sure if you can actually use the skill anymore. I don't think you can. I'm assuming you can't. I don't remember actually. Yeah, I don't think you can. You shouldn't be able to. So either way, it does look like her burst capability is pretty nice though. But alright, let me see her numbers first. So this one is 10% per stack. Okay, this one is 50% CA damage and 10% cap. Sure. And then her passive is 30%. The first one, her CA damage raises by 100% and 50% cap. Holy fuck, that's actually a lot though. And then each time you press a skill, which is like each time you reduce 30%, it goes up by 50% per stack. So at 60% it goes 150 damage and 100% cap. At 90% is 200% damage and 150 cap. Oh, that's fucking high. I mean, then again, if you think about it, this sounds pretty crazy, but then again, I think you can only press like, what, 4 times? So if you think about it, that passive do make a lot of sense. Right? That actually makes a lot of sense then. Alright, so she has 2 damage CA cap. Fucking 4 CA damage? 4! She has 4 CA damage. What? 1 crit and 1 light attack. Wait, why do you need so many? Wait, why does she need so many though? What? No, the thing is, there's no reason for you to max all of that either way. Like, what? I mean, no, okay. If you really want to get like really good consistency either way, right? Even so, you should just max. No, I mean, you should just level it once. That means 1, 1, 1, 1. So this, in 4 points, you're already getting 40%. Just 4 points alone, you're getting 40%. Instead, you know, like leveling it one by one and shit, right? So that's already a lot. And plus, like I said earlier, right? Okay, you see this shit? See this shit? You already have this much shit. By this, you're just getting this with just one button press. Imagine you press 3 of her skills, right? You get 200%. And then if you decide to add all this, dude, imagine you max out all this, okay? So that's, dude, that's 20% times 4, okay? That's 80% CA damage. So you can get up to 280%. 280% CA damage. Oh my god. What? Okay, so honestly, I think her best, probably one ideal way to level her EMP is probably obviously this too. I would max out that, yes, because that is light attack. I would max that out E2. And the rest, you can just do whatever. But yeah, I think you can just put 1 point each or just keep feeding into that. Because thinking about it, you don't really need defense. Number one, you don't need defense at all. Just because, you know, well, you have this thing, right? You do have this thing. You don't need that at all. Defense is not a priority at all. There's no reason for you to double attack when she's guaranteed triple attack here. And then attack is not needed as well because her base attack is, oh, you can see it, but her base attack is already like relatively high anyway. As you can see, it's like 10,090, right? And then you add like all of the rings, the awakening, all that shit. Yeah, it's just, she's gonna get a lot of attack anyway, so there's really no reason for you to bother with all of this. So yeah, I guess you just go max this 4 out, and then you have like 6 points left, right? So you just put all that, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then your remaining 2, just put another 2 more percent, so you get extra. You get another 6% of CA cap, I guess. I don't know. I mean, another 10%, I mean. So yeah, up to you, I guess. Yeah. So anyways, it does look like she's pretty straightforward of a burst heavy type of character. But other than that, there's really nothing else there is to it though. It's like, this one is nice. Her third skill is nice, right? This is nice. And this one is pretty nice for like OTK shit. But OTK wise, like, when it comes to like 0 button setup, there's no reason for you to use her because she doesn't do anything besides debuff. It's not like this is unworldly or anything, so it doesn't really help a lot. So either way, she doesn't really help like actual OTK where you don't really press any buttons. So this is only, I would say, like, say for example, if you say for example like you're not exactly done with Animus Core or whatever, and you do not have that Restless setup or some shit, you do have her, and then you want to use the Ogi setup, Ogi type of setup, you can actually use her, because, you know, she does have a like super crazy amount of cap thanks to this. So yes, and she does get CA reactivation as well, don't forget about that. So yeah, you can actually use the likes of her and just go like all Ogi type, you know. If you have like Shiva as well, that helps as well, because he does have Unworldly, and then he does give you a much higher Seraphic multiplier, all that good stuff, blah blah blah. And yeah, with Song and shit, I suppose you could do that too, I don't know, whatever, I suppose. But yeah, that's just pretty much about that. Besides that, if you really want to use like a burst setup, like for, I feel like she is actually capable of using, I mean, being in a burst setup like for Luca crap shit, because she can do triple strike and she can copy someone else's skill, which she doesn't really need to do that, but yeah, it in a way it's like you can kind of like, you know, just copy another person's buff or whatever, you know, if it's like a single target kind of thing, you know, where like a character just do a self buff or whatever, you know, shit like that. You could actually use this for that specific example. Just that for as an example, right? Because I think right now people are still using like those specific few characters like Nehan, what's that? Summer Yukata. I mean Yukata. What's her name? The potato. That's the Yukata potato. You know, they still kind of use like Hellmail, Summer. You know, those few ones. Yeah, and then yeah, those few specific characters for the Luca shit, which I don't think this will really change a lot. I guess you can kind of slot her in a way, but I don't think you will. I mean, triple strike is nice, but she doesn't really provide like crazy amount of like buffs and shit like what Nehan and the rest does, or even crazy amount of debuff. Like, you know, say for example like the likes of Summer Ilnot, for example. Summer Ilnot is really crazy because she can cap debuff with just a simple press of a button, similar as like how Nia, whenever you kill her off, she does that debuff. Same case, she doesn't exactly have that. Light doesn't really have that yet, so she can't really do that. I mean, you can actually kind of play around with just having these two skills anyway if you want to do the burst setup, but yeah, to me that's kind of like how she is though. She's pretty bad in full auto, obviously. She's really just capable just mostly for bursts only. Like, I don't think she really lasts for like more than, I don't know, 3-4 turns. Yeah, I don't think she lasts that long. What's her weapon like? That's a stick? It's a book. And that's a debuff immunity to MC one time. Okay. I mean, it's only max limit break and this looks like ass, so ignore it. I think you can just ignore the weapons. Yeah, besides that, that's pretty much it though. I don't think there's really much else for me to add on for her. She's just that burst type character, capable of it is capable of, you can slot her in if you do not have like specific characters. She can kind of pseudo help you in that sense, because triple strike is pretty damn strong, especially when you have a character like Nehan or whatever to buff you up like crazy. So yeah, definitely will be helpful if you do not have the full setup or whatever. But yeah, anyways, that's all I can say for Lunalu light version. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video or on stream. Yeah.